The Galaxy S23 Ultra is getting One UI 8, and we have it here at SamMobile. But is this really considered an update? Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel, and we've had One UI 8 on our Galaxy S23 Ultra for a couple of days now. The thing is, going through the change lists in the What's New in One UI 8 section, there's really not a lot here to focus on. I was expecting a lot of features that were on One UI 7 on the S25 Ultra to be brought into the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's see if that's the case. As a phone, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is, in my opinion, Samsung's best Ultra. It's got the best design with the slight curves on the back, slight curves on the front. It's got a really nice camera system with the 10 times optical zoom to match the other cameras that are on there, and amazing battery life, amazing performance. Everything about this phone I loved. When it got One UI 7, it breathed a new lease of life onto it. It made the software on here really nice to use, and it sort of made it feel like a new phone again. It transformed it. Unfortunately, I will not be able to say the same about One UI 8 on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. This is effectively One UI 7 with some cracks papered over. Still sort of operates in the same way as what One UI 7 did before it. And the minimal features that One UI 8 is getting, this didn't really get at all. All the expected changes are here. You've got the new quick share interface, which you've got the receive and send tabs there. You've got the new Dex interface, where you go in here and it's no longer the way it looked before. It's now a little bit more minimal, but then the Dex interface, we've got a full video on that, so you can go check that out, will look different as well. You've got the new icons in some of the apps, like in Gallery here. The new icons there, my files will be the same, and even some unexpected updates. It says here that you're going to be able to have a lock screen that fits your photos in the same way that you've got it here on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. However, it also mentions recommended wallpaper from your images, but when I go in here and check out this lock screen change, wrong fingerprint, go into here, go to wallpapers, doesn't have it yet. So Samsung, they do this sometimes when it's not a final build. They won't put all the features in, but they'll tell you that it's there, even though it's not. When we go to the lock screen one to see if that works, let's have a look here. I think you need to change the wallpaper for that to work. So let's just use this photo of my kids in London. And yeah, it's not quite. See, maybe I have to change the clock to be the vertical style. No, doesn't quite get it yet. So it's not quite active on the S23 Ultra just yet, but it looks like it's getting it, which is good news. But as I said earlier, I was expecting a lot of the One UI 7 features that came to the S25 Ultra and later the S24 Ultra via software updates to be coming across here to the S23 Ultra. To name them, I was expecting Audio Eraser, Log Video, and the Now Brief. All three of them are missing. It hasn't added any of those. And it really hasn't added a lot of what One UI 8 is doing on the S25 Ultra over here either. So quite frankly, it sort of begs the question, what are we really doing here? Yes, it's going to bring Android 16 and all of the Android 16 under the hood improvements that the software will bring. That's of course going to come with the S23 Ultra and One UI 8. But people want their phones to do things. They don't just want their phones just to get the software update and it just stays the same, although some people might. I know my wife's one of those. But a lot of people would like the extra function. They bought a phone 2 years ago that was top-notch hardware for 2023, expecting that it will be capable for 3 to 4 years at least. But at least with the S20 Ultra and this build that we're seeing, the Audio Eraser, Log Video, it's not there to be seen. And Galaxy AI is looking very sparse in its feature set because it doesn't even have in here like things like the Health Assist. So it's a bit disappointing that we're not getting some of those new things, even though I think the hardware on this will be perfectly capable of running them. Of course, though, this is a build that we probably weren't meant to see. Samsung had no intention of this being something that the public were using. So this could just be an internal test where they want to make sure that the base for Android 16 is stable and running on here. There was a bug that I found, and this just proves that this phone or this feature is not ready. And that's with single take, when you launch the camera, it immediately freezes. You can't get out of it. The phone reboots, and then it gives me a very scary looking menu that sort of indicates that the phone didn't like that. And it said kernel panic. And at that point, I did panic myself, but then all I did was to exit, I pressed the volume down and the power key, and then it reset, and then it's gone back to working. I probably could try to wipe the cache partition and just see if that clears that. I haven't yet, but it just shows you really where the update is at, and that is nowhere near ready yet. But we wanted to show you anyway, because I think it's better to be transparent with what we have and show you where things are at now. So maybe down the line, when it sort of does come out in its full version, you won't get disappointed about what you missed out on. Yeah, whew, it came back. When the full version of One UI 8 drops on the S23 Ultra, you bet that we will have the coverage of it. So make sure you hit subscribe to SamMobile TV to check that out when it drops. Of course, in the coming weeks, we've got all of the unpacked coverage that you could want. So again, hit subscribe for that. You also can go check out our website, sammobile.com, where we have extensive coverage on all things Samsung. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.